Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to laugh out loud? I said, are you ready to laugh out loud? For the first time, Joshua Taylor.
How are you guys doing tonight? That's good. I'm going to receive a mic real quick because I forgot that talking into microphones helps you be heard. Thanks, Gabe. Is that better? It's probably not even on. But anyway, everyone say thank you, Gabe. Thank you. Gabe's the best. There it's on. And you're going to see a lot more of Gabe tonight, and he's the best. So, I already asked this, but how are you guys doing tonight? Finals? Okay, we're not quite to finals. I don't know about you guys. I had 3 midterms this week. Did anyone else have 2, 3? Am I the only one?
Me.
Yeah, right? Okay, raise your hands if you had, like, even a midterm this week. Okay, and keep your hands up if you have another midterm before finals. Yeah, right? They need to rename them at minimum. We are no longer in the middle of the term. I don't know who needs to tell the teachers that, but someone should. So, that's how my week's been going, is 3 midterms, a project, an improv show, you know, the stuff. But I wanted to ask you guys, who here has been to an improv show before? Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, so who here can explain to me how an improv show happens? What makes us different than like Divine Comedy or Studio C or something like that?
No script.
No script? Yeah, I'm gonna give you the mic, sir. So no script and what else?
Everything gets made up on the spot.
Yes, everything gets made up on the spot. And do we just come up with it off the top of our heads?
Usually.
Usually, yes, but also we get some help from you guys. We have you guys give us suggestions, partly as proof that obviously we had no way of planning what you were going to say tonight, unless we've put some plants in the audience, which we haven't. And if you are an individual person giving a suggestion, you know you're not a plant, and so then you know that the scene that you would see based on your suggestion, we couldn't possibly have known. And so we get suggestions from you guys so that I can kind of get our gears turning of what our scene's going to be about, and also to prove that there's no possible way we came up with this beforehand. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, and we'll also probably get the mic working again anytime now. But until then, we're not just here to see me try to do stand-up comedy, because I'm not that good at it. We're here to watch some improv, and improv can't be done with just me, and so Gabe has brought some more mics. Thanks. And I might just talk into both of these, and maybe one of them will work. But if I turned them on, that would make it a lot easier. Okay, so anyway, we're going to do something real quick before we call our players out that we at Improv like to call a clap up. Because it's important that you guys know how to clap. So, first, we're going to clap as if you are attending a preschool program. And don't get me wrong, it's a good program. But also, your kid was sick that night, and so your kid's not even in it. But you thought, well, I should go anyway. So here's a bunch of preschoolers and nobody you even know. And so you give some little claps, right? Little claps for the preschoolers. So that's a level 1 clap, okay? Where there's gonna be 5 of these. Okay, so level 2 clap is, not only is your preschooler not sick, they're the lead role. They're the Romeo or the Juliet, or maybe, I don't know, that chink in the wall that they talk through in Midsummer Night's Dream, because that's an actual character if any of you have watched Shakespeare. That's the only Shakespeare thing I know, so don't expect me to know anything else about it. But, so your kid's actually in it, and they're the main role, and so you clap them a little bit more. Isn't your kid great? All that stuff. Okay, the third thing you clap for is, okay, so have you guys gone to any like BYU football games this year? Yeah, cheer, yes, BYU? Woo! Thank you! Yeah, I've been to all of them, because I also work event staff, so, but that's not really important. So, give me like a good clap for when like you make this crazy long pass, and then he catches it, and it's amazing, and you're so excited, and then you realize there was a flag, but you want to give him a clap anyway, right? You give him a good clap. Okay, for our level 4 clap, is like, now your kid has grown up. You remember the preschooler? So your preschooler kid grew up, and now they're auditioning for Broadway. And really, they're not that good. And it's very, very sad. But that's what all the Broadway people think. But you think they're great. You think they're the best thing ever. And so you give them a good one. And finally, the last one. So we're going to go back to football for one more thing. So in football, there's this thing that can happen sometimes, so I've heard, where BYU beats Utah. I don't know. I've never seen it. I've been to this school for 6 years and I've never seen it. But if one day this legendary event happens, I want you to hear that clap after your level 5 clap of the moment that the last buzzer goes off. BYU beats. First, the only man who's actually sitting on deck and ready to go, Matt Barker! Secondly, I hope he comes running out of the booth, Logan Sowers! He's your favorite man with the mic, Gabriel Golding! He's white and so is his head, Drew Whitehead! Here at Laugh Out Loud, we believe in Canadian representation. It's Rachel Kay! He's one of 2 people in this club with a child. It's just Blake! And finally, to prove that Rachel isn't just the token female, we have Jessica Brown! And these are your players tonight, so give them a round of applause. Okay, I'm gonna set one of these down now because I probably look ridiculous. And this one seems to work fine. So, we're gonna start tonight off with a game we like to call First Line, Last Line. For this, I need all the players to the front with a level 5 clap. And so this is a game of First Line, Last Line. It goes pretty simple. 2 people will be standing on stage. Thank you, Drew. And so they will be acting out a scene, which once again, we're about to get a suggestion from you guys on what the scene will be about. And then at some point in the scene, I will tweet this little whistle and it'll sound like... And then that means that this scene is done, but they have to remember the last line from this scene. And we will kick Josh off, and Gabe will come on, and they will start a new scene, now using that last line as the first line of the new scene. So, give me a suggestion for your favorite vacation spot.
The DMV.
Hearing some Hawaii's. Anything else?
Vermont.
Vermont! Why not? Vermont, for all the real adventurous types out there. Vermont is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes! Honey, this honeymoon to Vermont is just spectacular.
Yeah.
So romantic. Vermont.
There's trees.
And Bernie Sanders.
And that about sums it up.
Best honeymoon ever.
I know, I'm so happy.
Hopefully it's my only one.
It better be.
It better be.
It better be snowing when I wake up, or else I'm gonna hate you because it's November and I like the snow, and if you can't make it snow, then I'm gonna run away from home.
Listen, kid. Mall Santas do not have the power that you think they have. I can... Alright, what do you want for Christmas when it snows?
Look here, mister. I want to make a snowman, and I want to play with Legos in the snow.
I want to play with Legos in the snow.
I want to play with Legos in the snow. I know you think that I'm too old to play with children's toys, but I'm 27 and I can do what I want.
Then why are you asking me for permission?
I just want some acceptance, you know, of who I am, and that's the person who plays with Legos.
I do accept you.
I do accept you.
I do accept you, Jonathan, today and every day. Stay with me forever.
My love, I will, except on Tuesdays, because Tuesdays are bowling nights.
You won't give me up for your bowling buddies?
I have to say, I simply love wings and bowling balls. It's just a great combination.
But it makes one of your arms bigger than the other. It's really weird.
All the better to cuddle you with.
All the better to
All the better to cuddle you with, my dear.
Okay. I did not sign up for this on my first mutual date.
They said it would work. Step 1, firm handshake. Step 2, and say yes to cuddling. It was right here. It said 15 foolproof ways to have a good mutual date. Come on. Useless.
That was probably written by one of your incel friends, right?
You're right.
You're right.
You're right. I'm not your father. I'm his father. No, Grandpa, why?
All right, we're gonna move right along with our next game called Director, and for this game I need Jessica, Matt, Gabe, and Logan, players to the front. Okay, so here's how this game's gonna go. So Gabe is an aspiring director, bet you didn't know, but he is. And so we're going to see a scene with our 3 actors, but Gabe's the director of this scene. And sometimes the director doesn't always like the first shoot, and so he's gonna come on and tell them to do it in a number of different ways. And so I need some suggestions from you guys of different movie genres. So like horror or sci-fi, but probably neither of those because I just said them. So give me some suggestions for types of movies.
Superhero.
Superhero. Western. A little bit slower because writing takes time. A mystery. I heard mystery.
Anime.
Romantic comedy. Anime.
Silent film.
Let's get, yes, silent film. I'm taking that. And yeah, let's get one more from like the center of the audience-ish. Opera. Sure. I don't think we've ever done that one. Okay, so those will be the different genres that Gabe can pick from of what style the scene should be in, but we need a suggestion for our scene. So give me a suggestion for your favorite word that starts with the letter P. Panda! We'll take panda! So panda is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Yes. The last panda. We can't let the poachers take this one, otherwise its entire species will be gone. Okay, you're right, but hear me out. They offered me a lot of money. And I mean, like, what do pandas really do? They get rid of bamboo. You didn't hear that. Okay. Look, just because you're my boss at the zoo, and just because we have that whole wildlife preservation sign out front, do we really need to, like, I feel like the better solution is to take the money and build a new place, build like robot pandas or something, you know? Or I could fire you.
So I'm here for the panda deal.
Hold on, we're working it out, hold on. She's here for the panda deal. I'm tired of this. Sick a boy! No!
Honey, pandas can be so fast, they look so cuddly.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Sick this one! No! No!
Cut. That was good, not good.
I didn't hear that either.
He's a robot panda. You can stop petting him.
That's why he didn't hear it.
All right. I'm realizing this movie needs a complete overhaul. We're gonna switch up the genre entirely. Do this scene again, but make it a Western. You know,
Okay.
cowboys,
Like the yeehaw.
saloons, and
Cool.
the yeehaw.
Cool.
Action.
Yeehaw! We got ourselves a panda! And we're gonna save it because it's the last one. Well, that is the Lone Panda Ranger. Yeehaw! What? I heard that Dirty Dan down south is offering a lot of money for this here ranger.
Ooh, not good old Dirty Dan. It's okay.
No,
it's okay. We
it's
won't
quite bad.
navigate you.
But hear me out. Dirty Dan got a lot of money.
You're right, but I could fire you.
Well, I was just moseying on down here to get me some of that panda goodness.
Hold it, Dirty Dan. That's Dirty Dan.
Tumbleweed, go!
Oh no, not that there tumbleweed.
Oh!
It's okay, you didn't hear that.
Stop! Who gave you a real gun? You're supposed to have a Give me that.
Was the yeehaw good?
Yeah, it was fine.
Cool.
You know you said ye and then you said ha. So it was fine. But I really don't think Western is working out for us. Let's try something different entirely. Let's make this an opera. And an opera is where everything is sung
Everything.
in song.
Song form.
Action.
Oh my goodness, it's a panda! That it is! And we must save it, for it's the greatest panda in the world! Because it's the only one! But wait! This panda could give me a lot of money. 'Tis not so! 'Tis is so! I shall fire thee!
The poacher of the panda is here.
Wait! For 1 second more! I really want the money! No attack! No!
Interrogation. And for this game, I need Josh, Blake, Matt, and Gabe, players, to the front. And we're gonna have Gabe get out of here. So everyone say bye, Gabe.
Bye! We still love you! No, we don't.
Okay, so now we're gonna be a little bit quiet so Gabe can't hear us. So, Gabe has committed a crime. A heinous crime, like eating all the peanuts, or something like that. Like maybe he made purple Jell-O instead of green. Like something that's such a heinous crime that it's really not a crime at all and barely even a bad thing to do. And he's done this with an accomplice. And obviously there was some motivation for his crime. And so those are the 3 things that we need to get from you. First, what was his diabolical crime that really wasn't so bad?
He fed his dog.
He fed his dog too much. Other suggestions?
Milk before the cereal.
The cereal. Okay, but he couldn't do it alone. No. So who was his accomplice?
His dog.
We'll take Donald Duck. I like Donald Duck. If Gabe doesn't know who Donald Duck is, then
He's got some problems.
wait, but why? Why would he do this? What motivated Gabe to do this heinous thing?
Save the pandas.
Please.
You know what? We're gonna see if Gabe can get it. Mercury was in retrograde. What does that mean, real quick?
It's like a zodiac thing, I think.
Zodiac?
I think so.
Wait, you guys be quiet one more time. What was it?
It's the one that changes the direction that it rotates.
Oh, Okay, so Mercury changed the direction that it rotated. If he gets that, we'll give it to him. So great. Or if you guys can get him to say retrogradely by all means. Okay, so as a reminder, could you please remind us?
Yes, Gabe poured his milk before his cereal.
And Donald Duck was his accomplice.
Because that dang Mercury was in retro.
Yeah! So let's call Gabe back in here on 3. 1, 2, 3. Gabe!
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 Oh, he's back. Oh.
Okay, players, are you ready?
You have the right to remain silent.
You'll
Anything
never-
you say can and will be held against you.
You'll never take me alive, Copper.
As long as I say you my limited Miranda rights.
The Ramanda rights?
Miranda rights.
Looks good, doesn't it?
You'll never take me alive.
You're here, but okay. Listen. I don't want to do this the hard way, okay? What you did, it was, it's pretty bad, man.
I didn't do nothing.
You're a monster. That's what you are.
You are utterly terrible.
You are disgusting. You are just wrong on so many levels. Why'd you do it?
I didn't do anything.
Oh, most easiest recipe in the book.
Literally 2 steps.
Someone done messed up.
I followed those 2 steps exactly. Step 1, walk outside. Step 2, don't commit crime.
You follow that either because you're inside and you did a crime.
Listen, man. You just like.
I put on the child once by mistake.
Like first thing in the morning, dude, really? Like you just had to start your day off in the wrong way?
Well, like my mentor said, there's no time of day too early to to not commit crime.
It's the most important one of the whole day!
Wow. Wow.
I get you and maybe a small number of internet commentators had to do this heinous thing, and
Hey,
I can't even look.
I save money by not eating breakfast.
Oh, if only it were that simple.
I just thought you'd like to know.
Someone doesn't practice what they preach. Maybe we should call in a certain captain to come deal with you.
Yeah, you say you don't eat breakfast. Do you eat fast break? Wrong order, sirs. Everything's all backwards for you, isn't it?
I've never had dinner for breakfast in my life.
That's not a crime. What you did is a misdemeanor.
Yeah, that's like 2% of a crime.
Yeah.
I think you're a whole crime. I don't know.
You barely skimmed the surface of it.
It's not true. It's not true. I don't put the milk in before the cereal.
I can just cut out the don't, and then I put milk before the cereal. Fast, thank you.
Drat.
But you couldn't have done it alone. No man can do such a heinous thing by himself.
No. He needs someone who's not a man to help him.
Leave my sister out of it.
No, I'm sure your little accomplice buddy had some problems. Saying, why are you eating that for breakfast? That's not a breakfast food. That's my young. Maybe not his young. Someone else's, but someone distant. Never mind. The point is you don't eat it. It's just other people do. Ignore that.
I also don't eat children.
No, ignore all of that.
Well, I hope you don't eat foie gras, because that would be really weird.
It is. I don't even know how you would spell that. Sounds French.
It is. But besides the point.
So anyways, back to your accomplice.
Yes.
Well, have Have you ever seen the movie Chicken Run? I see that distraction tactic did not work.
You're on the right track. I see where you're going with it.
Yeah, we're going after another Disney property here.
That's not a Disney.
DreamWorks.
Anyways.
I thought he said Chicken Little. My bad.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
You're in the right ballpark.
Yeah.
Little's the one with the aliens. Chicken
Yeah, but this one had no aliens. None whatsoever. In fact, he just gets out of bed and, like, only gets like half dressed.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's quite normal for ducks to only wear a shirt.
Yeah? Yeah?
Ducks named Donald.
I really appreciate you're telling the truth.
Yeah, it really makes our job easier.
Yeah.
But there must have been a or not, like he's not running, so.
You've got butter all over your hands.
Okay, well the point is, there was a reason. We know there was a reason.
Yeah.
It's because I was doing a Paula Deen recipe.
Not the butter.
What your horoscope told you to do this week, huh?
I see beads of sweat. You must be running a fever. You want me to check it with this old thermometer?
That's threatening, but I don't understand why.
Oh, those old thermometers are more dangerous than you think.
Because, they're full of mercury.
They are full of mercury!
Yes. Too bad this mercury was different than normal mercury.
I don't mean that it was in...
Like an old school class.
I think you had it.
Old school, like games,
Ray-Bans,
No.
Revolution.
Like, what would you call it? Like,
Restitution.
Like when you think video games, but you think old ones.
Retro arcade.
Oh, okay.
Stay with the butter.
No, we'll get to that though. Okay, so in this game, they're going to act out a scene by your suggestion. But every now and then they'll do something that I don't think is all that great, and so they will hear this noise. At which point they have to redo whatever the thing they just did was, until they hear the sound ding ding ding. At which point the scene may continue. So, let's get a suggestion for something that you really don't want to have 11 of.
Grandmother's.
Fingers.
It's like fingers. That's not bad. Fingers is your suggestion. Players, are you ready?
Yes! 5. I have 5 of them. You have 7.
I may have borrowed a few from the neighbor. Happens when you have an idol around. You just, attach things.
Rebecca, look, as your father, I cannot approve of your weird experiments in the basement with, like, the human transfuse whatever.
Dad, you're so old. All my friends are doing it.
Yes, but they all have 10 fingers. You have 12.
Yeah, but one of my friends has an extra toe, and so I just want to fit in.
Which neighbor was it? Was it Steve? Was it Steve?
Maybe.
It was Steve. It was all right. It was
Either one of you.
okay. Well, gosh darn it, Steve's my boss. Oh, good. If it's Steve, we're cool.
Ding ding ding!
Yeah, no, he definitely lets his dog poop on my yard, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, Steve's a great guy,
Whoa,
Fingers.
Whoa. Steve's a great guy.
Whoa.
But what's wrong with saying he's a great guy?
I'm gonna go talk to Steve right now. Come on, we're going to his house. We're at your house, Steve.
What is going on here?
Okay.
Ah, she took my leg.
Ding, ding, ding!
I also have 3 legs.
Rebecca.
I couldn't help myself. First it was the fingers, and it's an addiction.
Jensen, you gotta control your daughter of yours.
Well, you gotta control your dog of yours. This is what you get.
Well, you know what? This is what you get.
Wait.
Different hopping.
I gotta take you to court and your daughter too for leg robbery. Not armed robbery, but leg robbery.
Yes. Push him over. Let's go.
Next game is going to be called It's a Boy, and for this I need all the players to the front. Okay, so in this game, we are going to get some kind of object, and one person will be standing in the middle of the stage, and they will hand off this object to the other person saying, "Congratulations, it's this object," just like you would say, "Congratulations, it's a boy." And then they're going to make jokes that could, on the one hand, apply to this object, and on the other hand, apply to a human child. And that'll be how it goes. So, give me a suggestion for an item that never seems to be on sale.
Squid.
Sure, squid! Squid is your suggestion.
Okay.
Players, are you ready?
Yes.
Congratulations, it's a squid.
Oh, it looks like it's Mom. Congratulations, it's a squid.
Well, this sucks. Congratulations, it's a squid.
Something seems fishy. Congratulations, it's a squid.
Whoop, slippery little fella. Congratulations, it's a squid.
I'm gonna give it 10 tickles. Congratulations, it's a squid.
Oh, I'm inked all over the place.
All right, let's get something else. Let's get something that on the flip side is definitely going to be on sale for Black Friday, and you totally want one.
TV.
TV. I'm getting a resounding TV from the audience. So TV is your suggestion. Players, you ready?
Yes. Congratulations, it's a TV.
Oh, wait, you didn't show me where the mute button is. Congratulations, it's a TV.
Wow, seems bigger than the last one. Congratulations, it's a TV.
All right, we're moving to Oklahoma. I'm sorry, it's going to be hard growing up in a remote location. Congratulations, it's a TV.
Oh, you're gonna cost me so much money.
Congratulations, it's a TV.
Oh, I think I'll get a new one in a couple years.
All right, let's get our last object. Let's see. We'll just do it this. Give me a suggestion for an object that starts with E.
Elephant.
Euphonium.
Oh, euphonium.
What is it?
It's like a tuba, except it's not. It's like a French horn, except it's not. It's a brass instrument that you blow into, push some buttons, and it makes noise. Players, are you ready? I don't care.
Hey, that's a euphonium.
I don't know what you are! Congratulations, it's a euphonium. Oh, that's too bad. Congratulations, it's a euphonia.
Oh, it's a preemie. It's a small tuba. Congratulations, it's a euphonium.
That's a Utah name.
is called Dead Bodies, and for this game, I need Drew, Logan, and Rachel, players to the front. And on top of that, I'm going to need one very brave audience volunteer.
Thank Jesse.
You have to take this girl. She's going to hand up first. So come on up and sit in this nice chair next to Drew. So here's how it works. Here at Laugh Out Loud, we're, a theater group, and so there's the old theater saying, the show must go on. That's what it's called. The show must go on. So no matter what happens, the show must go on. And so in this instance, Drew has died. And so has our nice audience volunteer. What's your name?
Sydney.
Sydney. Give it up for Sydney real quick. Sydney has also died. And so Drew and Sydney are both dead. But Rachel thinks, well, the show must go on. And so she will do the entire show herself. But she's not really in it. It's just those two in it. And she will be moving them around and whatnot. Yes, Logan.
I might help.
You might help, but you might die too.
Okay.
It's a real possibility. So anyway, that's how it's gonna go. So I need a suggestion for, let's get a location that's related to children.
It's a hospital. Okay.
We'll take hospital. There's so much you can do with hospital.
Hospital.
That's where they come from.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so your suggestion is hospital. Players, are you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetheart. I'm so sorry about your grandfather. It's all right, sweetheart. At least I have you here with me to mourn. Yes, but there's something I haven't told you. You've been in the hospital so long you didn't notice. What, my love? We have another child. Another child! How could this have happened? I've been on deployment until I came back! Yes, well, about that. The doctors have discovered a new way that I could have a child. It's still yours, technically. It's a miracle. It's a medical miracle, I swear, my love. Well, I trust you entirely. Come here. Now, where's this new child I can meet?
Who is that, Daddy? I've never met him before.
Father! I've been waiting to meet you. Finally, a son to sit upon my knee. But he's fallen. I think we should name him after your lately fallen father. That just feels entirely appropriate, as he just died, thus he is recently fallen. That was the joke. Bend with me. Father, I want to be just like you one day. And that's why I've already enlisted. Oh no! I cannot lose another man in the family. I need someone to take care of me while he's away. That's why I'm going to take his place. Shh, lie This is fortuitous, as I was just about to go into the most dangerous combat the American forces have ever seen. And I would love to sacrifice this son I have no connection with, as I only just met him. Yes, dear, that was my plan all